Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. Dear parents, we need your support. Kindly submit your what fees. Dear students, you are watching Classic Science, chapter number 8, Plant, part 10. So let's start, dear students. Flower, fruits, and seeds. Flowers contain the male and female reproductive part. Dear students, we know very well flower are most beautiful part of a plants. Different plants have a different type of flowers. Flowers are many size, shapes, and color. Dear students, and even then the different kind of fragrance also. So dear students, now we discuss about the different part of a flower also. Dear students, when you observe the flower closely, either through a naked eyes or using a hand glass, you will be able to observe the following parts in the flower. Dear students, I will take first part, that is, dear students, sepal. The small leaf-like structure that protect the flower and bud before it develop into a flower and later protect fruits. Dear students, that is the green leaf-like structure part in the outermost circle of a flower is called, dear students, sepal. They protect the flowering during the bud stage. So that first, dear student, we can say the main part of a flower is sepal, petals, stamen, and pistil. Dear students, we will study one by one. So now, dear student, now come to the petals. Dear students, now the dear students, that petals are usually bright color due to presence of colored pigment. Dear students, bright colored petals that attract to the insect in the help of pollination. So dear students, that is dear student, that the bright colored part is called what? Petals. The bright colored part protect inner structure of the flowers and attract the insect in the pollination, that is called, dear student, petals. Now, dear student, come to the stamen. Dear student, that is stamen, I will show you, dear student, that is, dear students, just look at the flower. Dear student, the male reproductive organs of the flower made up of the thin stalk with the pollen sac at a tip. Dear students, that is called stamen. Dear student, they are found just inside the petals of the flower. Dear students, they are usually 4 and 6 in number. The stamen is male reproductive part of flower. Dear student, dear students, each stamen consists of a thin stalk, that is called, dear student, filament. That is called, dear students, filament. Each stamen, dear student, consists of a thin stalk, that is called filament, and the two-lobed head. This is the two-lobed head is called, dear students, anther. Each anther lobed has a two pollen sac filled in with the pollen grain. Pollen grain are yellow, fine dust-like particles which consist of dear students, male sex cells flowering plant. So dear students, now come to the pistil part. Dear students, the female reproductive organs of a flower that consist mainly of the three part. Dear student, that three part is what, dear student? Stigma, style, and ovary. Dear students, in the center of the flower there is a flask-like structure, that organs, that is called, dear student, pistil. Dear students, I will show you, that one is called, dear student, pistils. Dear students, that the pistil, female reproductive part of a flower, it consists stigma, style, and, dear students, ovary. So the flower, dear students, the flower which have a both stamen and pistil. Dear student, that is stamen and the pistil, both. They are that type of flower is called bisexual. The flower which have either a pistils or a stamen, that is called, dear student, unisexual flower. Now, dear students, come to the stigma, style, and ovary. Dear student, the sticky part at the tip of the style which makes the pollen grains from pollen sac to the stamen stick, it aids in the fertilization of flower. that is called, dear student, stigma. Style, the extended stalks connects the ovary to the stigma, that is called, dear student, style. That ovary to stigma, that is style. Ovary, the swollen base of a pistil consisting of ovules, that is called, dear student, that swollen part is called, dear student, ovary. So dear students, now come to the next, that is pollination. The transfer of the pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the flower is called, dear student, that is pollination. The pollination is mainly brought about the insect, wind and water. Dear students, it is also with the help of insect, wind and water also. Insect always move from one flower to the other looking for the nectars. Dear students, we know very well insect always move move around the flower to collect the nectar. When they sit on the flower, the pollens stick to their body and leg. Dear student, when they sit, so that in their body, the pollen grains stick in their legs and body. These pollens then get dropped to the another. Suppose that that insect sit here, and after that he is sitting here. So it dropped the pollen from here to here, thereby aiding pollination. In the same way, the wind and water current carry pollen from place to place and transfer them stigma of a flower. So dear student, that is the way of transferring. Dear students, after fertilization takes place soon after pollination, as the result, ovaries change into the seeds. So dear students, hope you understood. Dear students, you have to read this page very thoroughly. Thank you, students. Stay home, be safe.